20.
God knows how much I wanted to laugh when I saw Carter's face full of disbelief at the courthouse. It is the source of happiness for the rest of my life. Mr. Vanderbilt, who was used to solving problems with money, probably never expected to be summoned to court one day. Because I was too sad, I just sat in the plaintiff's seat and acted like a heartbroken woman, while the lawyer Alexander arranged for me did the talking. Although Carter's lawyers seemed to be among the best, they were the party at fault after all, and the lawyer hired by Alexander was quite good. When it was finally determined that Carter was married and cohabiting with someone else, and that I could get a significant portion of the marital assets, Carter's face turned so dark it looked like ink. I almost laughed out loud 3 times, trying hard to maintain the act of a heartbroken, desperate, and resentful woman. After settling matters with Carter, it was time to settle things with Lily. When I heard that the defendant, Dr. XX, took advantage of his position to fake kidney failure for the defendant Lily, I glanced at Carter, and he didn't react at all. Carter's expression didn't change until the court mentioned that the defendant Lily was suspected of defamation/extortion and produced the security footage from the restaurant. Since the video was from the side of Lily and me at the time, it clearly showed that Lily fell to the ground without me even extending my hand. Seeing Lily's face freeze and Carter's expression change constantly, I couldn't help laughing and fell onto the table, my shoulders shaking. What made me even happier was yet to come. After returning home, I received a message from Alexander and a folder containing Lily's hotel check-in records with the doctor, as well as the exact pregnancy timeline. The dates all matched. The message said these documents had also been sent to Carter. He should have received them. I almost fainted on the bed from laughing. Alexander sent me another message with only 3 words: see trending searches. I quickly got up, grabbed my phone, and opened the app. Vanderbilt Holdings CEO has affair, then discovers mistress's child isn't his. This series of gossip already dominated the trending searches, and the comments section was full of clown and skull emojis. I almost laughed my ass off. I read the whole thing from beginning to end. After I calmed down from laughing, I suddenly remembered something and called Alexander. You said that in our cooperation, it feels like you are helping me and I haven't done anything for you. If it weren't for Miss Grace's involvement, it wouldn't have been so smooth. Besides, Alexander said slowly, I told Carter not to find you. Wasn't that negligence on my part? Alexander's words still made me feel a little guilty. Perhaps understanding my silence, Alexander spoke in a clear voice. For the final step, we still need Miss Grace's help. Okay, just say the word. Hearing this, I immediately became interested. Oh, by the way, don't keep calling me Miss Grace. It sounds so strange. That's right. What should I call you then? Alexander chuckled softly. Clary, huh? The ending of her tone rose slightly, and that crisp, light syllable hit me like an electric jolt, sending a numb tingle through my entire body. I opened my mouth to speak, only to choke on my own saliva. Cough, 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 cough. I adjusted my breathing and just opened my mouth. Isn't this too intimate? Before I could finish, Alexander interrupted me. That sounds great. It's settled then. Then let's meet. I'll text the location to your phone later. Where the ring that Carter gave you. 21. I brought the ring. I tossed the small red box onto the table. The entire ring box exuded a perfunctory air. What do you want to do with it? Alexander opened the box and looked at the ring Carter had bought perfunctorily. He curled his lips in disdain and said, Give it back to him. No, Carter didn't ask for it back. I could sell the ring, and use it to buy, I don't know, a lot of steak dinners. Wouldn't that be better? I glanced at the sunlight, feeling a little reluctant. Besides, it actually looks pretty good. I could straighten it out and string it on a chain to make a necklace.
Click.
I looked up. Alexander had taken the box from me and closed it. Don't keep it. I'll throw it away for you. Hey, wait. I reached out to grab it, but Alexander leaned back, refusing to let me get it. Okay, I'll just give it back to him. No, I changed my mind. It's better to throw it away once and for all. It will save me the annoyance of looking at it. Alexander shook the ring box at me with a mischievous look, but refused to give it to me. No, ugh. I just couldn't grab the box, so I could only slap him angrily. Think about it, if I don't return it to Carter, maybe that self-conceited guy will think that I still have feelings for him and kept the ring as a souvenir. Are you really going to give it back to him? Alexander tilted his head slightly to look at me, expressing his doubt. Really, look into my eyes, so sincere and clear. I leaned on the table, trying to open my eyes wide and look at him, hoping he could see my sincerity. Alexander was able to remain motionless at first, perhaps moved by the sincerity in my eyes, but he looked away guiltily after 3 seconds. Well, okay, I believe you. Alexander tossed the ring box to me and stood up to leave. He took a few steps and then turned back. No, I'm going to Vanderbilt Holdings with you. Will you come with me? Although I don't know the specific situation between the two men, brothers? Seeing how ruthlessly Alexander said he would make Carter wish he were dead, is it really okay for them to meet? Well, what's the matter? You weren't lying to me when you said you were going to return it to him, were you? Alexander folded the cuffs of his shirt, pinned them with cufflinks, and looked at me with raised eyebrows. No, let's go. I quickly denied. But tell me, after we tricked Carter like that last time, he might get mad and have security kick us out. After all, Vanderbilt Holdings is his territory. Alexander put on his suit jacket, then patted my head and said, "Don't worry, I'm here. It's okay." After I followed him out the door, Alexander walked straight to the driver's seat, got in, and waved to me. I trotted over and got in the passenger seat, fastened my seatbelt, and looked at him. You're driving? Are you okay?
Can you handle it?
Or should I drive? Alexander was stunned for a moment after hearing my barrage of questions. Then he lowered his eyes and smiled softly. His long eyelashes drooped, casting a dark shadow under his eyes. I looked at his profile. Alexander, already in poor health, looked a bit sickly and pale. The warm afternoon sun shone through the car window, casting a light orange halo on the glass. The sunlight fell on his skin, making it appear even more translucent. Wow, his skin is so good. I have decided that I will stock up on a case of La Mer for daily bathing. It's okay. I can still do some things. Alexander lowered his voice deliberately, and the ending tone seemed evocative. Okay then. If you're tired, let me take over. Since he said that, I could only listen to him. Alexander narrowed his peach blossom eyes and smiled, looking somewhat affectionate. Okay,